like to ask you some questions.
Go right ahead.
Let's talk about dates with Amy. We want to know all about the types of dates. Where do you like to be taken out on a date?
I love steaks. So if you want to impress me, take me out to a great steakhouse.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
What's your favorite food, Amy?
I love pastas. I love carbonara. I'm such an Italian eater. I am Lebanese, but I love Italian food. And I like Italian sausage.
I'm sure you've had lots of Italian sausage in your life.
Oh, plenty.
So you're Lebanese. That's where you have your exotic looks.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you were telling us that you like to go to steakhouses.
I love a delicious steak meal. I love mashed potatoes. I like my carbs. I love to eat, actually.
Okay.
It's such a pastime for me.
Are you a foodie?
I'm a total foodie. I can lounge on the couch. Like every Sunday is like my day to just lounge on the couch, watch TV, and I'll order takeout all day and just be a pig.
Wonderful.
That's how I feed the boobies.
That's why it's so big. So do you cook as well?
I do not cook. Okay. That is something I've attempted to try and have failed.
Thanks for your honesty.
I don't cook, but I have some great friends that cook for me, and I always enjoy home cooking. So I'm definitely a takeout person. That's one bad thing about me. I've been eating takeout for a little bit, but healthy takeout.
Got you. Do you like when men cook for you?
Oh, I love it. I think it's the sweetest thing that a guy can do. Like a guy that can cook, that's it. It's over. I'm marrying him.
We love that. What is your ideal date?
My ideal date would definitely start out with dinner. I would then go into like a lounge, a couple glasses of wine, some dancing, and then who knows? I tend to get a little excited after glasses of wine in me.
Are you a sex on the first date type of girl?
I am a sex on the first date. I have to try it out. Like I have to know if this guy is worth the second date. So if he's not gonna bad, like there's no second date. I'm sorry.
I like it. You just get it over with right away.
Exactly. I have to know before I waste my time. I'm a busy girl.
Do you mainly date men who have a big breast fetish?
It would be absolutely impossible for me not to. I need a guy that absolutely loves boobs. But to be quite honest, my last few relationships, they weren't that into like the big breasts.
Okay.
But mostly, yeah, I do like men who have big boob fetishes. It definitely helps me out.
Got you. How can you tell? Can you tell right away when a man has a big boob fetish?
Oh, absolutely. You just know. I remember someone told me a story from a guy who had a huge boob fetish. And he said when he was 9 years old, that he would draw pictures of circles on papers, like boobs. Like that was his thing. Like you can tell when someone is all for just boobs.
What is the proper way for a man to check your boobs out on a first date?
A proper way would probably be to sit there and start off looking in my eyes and then slowly make his way down to my boobs and be like, so, why did you get such large breasts? And he's trying to ask me questions about them, but he really just wants to look at them.
Right.
Because when I ask him again about stuff like I'm like, what? Like,
do you drop stuff on your boobs when you eat?
Oh yeah, when I take my bra off at the end of the night, stuff comes out, like crumbs, M&Ms,
yum,
quarters.
It's like dessert for a guy.
Exactly.
You get a dessert. You have a whole little snack.
I can house things in between them.
I like that. I'm gonna watch you eat for a little while. Go ahead. Suck up the spaghetti first.
I'm eating some delicious carbonara. I tend to be a fast eater sometimes. And I'm a total water drinker. I don't drink sodas. If there is one soda that I do drink, it's Sprite. but I only have it from having like a pizza or something like that. Not to say that I'm like a total health freak, because I'm not at all. But I've just never been like that. I've only drank water. And occasionally orange juice.
Gotcha, gotcha.
This is delicious.
I've had it here. It's very good, actually.
I used to be obsessed with fettuccine Alfredo. I mean, that's all I ordered. And now it's like, I have like for the last year, I didn't eat it at all. So I think I outdid myself on it. And this is now the closest thing I have to the cream sauce, and it's delicious. So it's hitting the spot like you wouldn't believe.
Yum.
I am starving.
Why don't we talk a little bit about your big boob fetish? How did it start?
My big boob fetish started around when I was 17 years old. I was with my friend at a hair salon, and I saw this amazing looking woman. And I go, look at that lady. And my friend was like, so this is when I was like 17. So we're talking like over 10 years ago. When breast implants were like still like, I've never seen them. It was a stigma thing, right? So she's like, yeah, that girl has breast implants. And I was like, wow, I have to get those. So as soon as I hit 18 years old, I remember the date, December 17th. I went and I got my first boob job. And I remember waking up from surgery and I went, how many cc's? He said 385, and my goal was 2,000. So every 6 months, I would go up in size until I hit 2,000 cc's, which was, I think, 5 years after that date.
Wow, wow.
So I stuck to my goal.
What about having big breasts turns you on, or what's the fantasy all about?
I just think I like that look. Like, it's like a certain look and you like it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fetish. You can't pick what you like or don't like. I just, at 17 years old, just looked at this person and I was like, this is beautiful. This is an art. This is great. So I wanted that for me.
Wonderful, wonderful. What is your ideal size?
My ideal size is definitely the size that I have now. I think I've hit my goals good. I'm proud of where they are. I'm proud of how they look like on my body. I'm proud of how I carry them. I would not go bigger, however. I think after this size, they don't look like boobs anymore. It's not sexual anymore. And you have to, like, boobs are sexual. They have to stay that way. It's not a number. It's not a cup size. It's not a CC thing. It has to be beautiful. It's an art. And art shouldn't be disordered with.
I got you. Tell us about your life growing up.
My life growing up, I had a very great childhood. I come from an amazing family, a very moralized, very Catholic family, Lebanese family. And I went to school, did my high school, but I was never like, I never could really pay attention in school. My mind was always about other things. And when I was 17 years old, after I seen that lady, I remember Googling how to like be a stripper or a model or a porn star. So I knew from a young age that I was gonna do what I'm doing, and I've been in the industry since 2005, so I've had my job a pretty long time, and I've done pretty well at it, and I'm happy with all the success I've had, and that's because I have a great supporting background. I have a great family that supports me with all my decisions, and I've done very well.
Do you speak Lebanese?
Nitfa.
What does that mean?
That means a little bit. I understand it a lot better than I speak it. I can say words like kifek, habibti, smallo, shukran.
Shukran.